Hello, my beautiful Geminis. Hello, hello. Welcome in if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. We are doing a reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of May 4th. It'll be posted on Friday, May 1st, as you probably already know. I don't know why I say that stuff, because you've already seen it. Maybe I say it to remind myself. Who knows? Okay, please remember this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please don't forget to give the video a like. It does help it move around YouTube and get pushed out to other people who may need the message. As I was meditating and focusing on your energy this morning, Geminis, I was prompted to use the Mother Mary Harbor Light Aura Spray. I get these from Angelic Celestial Colors over in the UK. Haven't gotten any for a while because I don't know what's going on with tariffs, but anyway, it smells fantastic and amazing. And then we are using the Starry Beginnings deck by Cassie White for your Oracle card and the Celestial Tarot in honor of the full moon on May 1st, the same evening when these will be posted. This is a full flower moon in Scorpio. Flower moon because it's spring, I imagine. They were named basically from Native Americans, as far as what I know. Maybe further back, and all moons have more than one name, but full flower moon seems to be the one that stuck the most for this one. Scorpio, that is mysterious. Maybe your darker side, your sexy side, alluring. When you think of a Scorpio, did I say Scorpio? Yeah, it's a full moon in Scorpio. Some of those things could come out. You could be having a very romantic, sexy evening, with your prowess going on or whatever. But it can also be things that are going to be revealed. The mysteries that you don't know about yourself, about a relationship, that could be revealed. Okay, let's get right into it. So, from that Starry Beginnings deck, the card you have is number 25, which is a 7. That's reflection. Breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe, my beautiful Geminis. So breathe love into your life, and I was prompted to use the Mother Mary spray. Obviously, Mother Mary reminds us of love. She is love. She is pure love, right? Remind yourself to breathe. Yeah, breath is life. So reflecting back, maybe you've had some tenseness. Maybe you haven't been loving yourself as you should. Maybe you haven't felt love as you should, or as is your right. I'm trying to think of the word, Spirit, to say. Everyone is worthy of love, right? We need to love ourselves as well as others and those around us. We need to even give love and spread love out, right? Love is the key. Well said by Abraham Hicks, Blossom Goodchild, many, many others. We are here to learn about feelings, but also to love one another as a collective. Okay, let's see what the tarot has. I'm going to move the camera down so you can see the cards as I shuffle them and as they come out, and we will see what the tarot portion of the reading has for you, my beautiful Geminis. Okay, here we are. Celestial deck. Oh, it was exactly 400 on the camera clock. 4's stability or stagnation. What's happening for you, my beautiful Geminis? Are you feeling stable? Are you feeling stuck and stagnating? What is it for you? Remember to breathe. Sometimes when we get into the anxious situations, we just need to take a couple of deep breaths in. Box breathing is a good way. That's, what is that? Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out for 4, holding for 4, breathing in for 4, okay? That can be helpful. But sometimes we just need to take a deep breath in, blow it out, breathe in the positive, breathe out the negative. Wow, okay. the Hermit, going within, the Ten of Wands. You've been working on something. In this deck, it's not quite as burdensome looking in these cards. Just something that you've been working really hard at, really hard on, that is coming to a close, getting done, so you can move on to something new, something different. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is many, many choices. Sometimes it can feel chaotic. Where to go on vacation, which job to take, which project to take on, where to go for dinner even. Sometimes we just don't feel, the feeling that they're giving me is, oh my gosh, I have to make another decision. Like, I don't feel like figuring out what's for dinner. That's the energy that they're giving me around that card. Ace of Wands, King of Cups. Wands, Cups, Hermit. Five of Pentacles. Okay, my beautiful Geminis. Let's take these in the order in which they came. Remember, this will be posted on May 1st. It's the energies coming in around May 1st for the week of May 4th. I say the week of May 4th because that's the Monday. Really starts when I post this. You're right, these energies will be around. So the Hermit. This is number 9. Nines are accomplishment. This is a beautiful depiction of the Hermit. He's standing there, it looks like maybe on a snow bank, or there's snow under his feet. It could be rocks, but to me it looks like snow. He has his lantern in front of him to show him the way. His staff for stability, but he is definitely alone, right? He's got his cloak on. He is headed to some introspective time, right? So thinking back about what you've been through in the past, weeks or months, thinking about how you have felt, right? If you have had some anxiety, it's time to pull back. It's time to pull your energies back. It's time to pull yourself back. It's time to breathe love into your life and remember to breathe. Meditation. I often say that, but I know that I myself sometimes struggle with quieting my mind, so I don't like to preach that too much. Sometimes, like the other day, I said to myself, you know what, I'm just going to lose myself in music. I happen to love all types of music, but that day I was like, I'm going to listen to Michael Jackson. I know that his music is all in, what is it 432 hertz? Anyway, so sure enough, I felt fantastic. I wasn't thinking about anything except the words to the songs and how they made me feel. So if you have trouble meditating and quieting your mind, draw, listen to music, write in your journal. Just do something that takes your mind away from what's going on right now in the physical. Okay, and then you have this Ten of Wands. This is, often it's said to be a heavy burden, but it does not feel that way in this deck. All my decks have their own feel, right? This feels like, okay, I've got all my ducks in a row. Everything is accounted for. I can go and deliver this bag and be done with this project. It is a beautiful card, walking with this wand, looking up at this beautiful celestial. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. A star, I guess. Looking up at that beauty and saying, okay, I feel fulfilled. I feel like I have done my part. And this is all coming through from Spirit. I'm fulfilled. I've done my part. I've finished my portion of what needs to be done. I can now put this down. Or I have completed something and I can lay the burden down, right? So then you have this Seven of Cups energy. Seven's coming in again, right? 7 was the breathe love into your life. Reflecting back on the things that you've done, or maybe what you want to do next. Think about what you've already been through and how do you want it to be different going forward. Which one of these cups are you going to choose? Which color, which gemstone will you choose? Now, cups are love, nurturing, emotion, right? So just thinking about how you want to feel in the next week. What are you going to choose to do with your time, with your energy? If you do have choices presented to you, think about them, go into hermit mode, close everything off, and really feel into your choices and see what it is that you want to do. Because then you have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful card once again. The Ace of Wands looks like a bunch of swirling stars together, right? And so this opportunity comes at you pretty quickly, something you didn't expect to happen. An opportunity doesn't have to be some big, huge thing, right? It could be somebody who calls or texts, I guess, in this day and age and says, hey, do you want to go to the movies tonight? Let's go see this film, that, whatever. Or do you want to go roller skating? Or do you want to take a drive? It can be that kind of an opportunity because we never know where the next good thing is going to come from. It could be as simple as going to, the park with a friend and the conversation leads to something else. I don't know why, but that's what Spirit is giving me. Like, sometimes we just have to say yes to an invitation in order to see the choices, right? Sometimes we just have to say yes and go with it. Let's put that over there so you can see it a little bit better. And then you have this King of Cups. All right, so the King is masculine energy, top of the suit of cups. His emotions are fully in check. He knows what to do, what to say, when to say it. This is water signs, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this is also a beautiful card. He's holding his emotions in his hand. Maybe he's waiting to give those emotions to somebody, right? Beautiful blues and purples in the card. Usually, the King of Cups is also a message of being ready for a change, something new, something different, right? So cups, wands, hermit. And then you have this one pentacle card. Fives are change. Pentacles are the things in your material, right? Your time, your energy, your effort, your money, your home, your car, all of that. Now, in this card, it is a very different feeling. So in this card, it feels like these people are looking up at these pentacles thinking, how do I get those? They feel like they're out of reach. They feel like they're beyond my grasp, like I can't get there, right? So something will need to change so that you can make these available to you. All right, so recapping, breathe love into your life. Remind yourself to breathe. The Hermit, going within or closing out this physical world to tune into your soul. Ten of Wands, you're getting done with something. Not burdensome, but just the project is over, whatever it is over. Seven of Cups, having some emotional choices. Ace of Wands, new opportunity being offered. King of Cups, more emotional energy. So you have action and passion with the Wands and emotion with the Cups. Then you have this Five of Pentacles where something feels like it's just out of reach, my Geminis. Something feels like it's just out of reach. Okay, and maybe that feeling affects your Seven of Cups choices, right? Because you feel like what they're giving me is a message of, yes, you can manifest or have what you want. You just have to, focus on it and feel as if it already is. But there are choices that you... Spirit, help me word this. So there are choices, but for some reason you think you don't have a choice for that particular thing. Every choice leads to another choice. That's just the way it is. Every choice leads to another choice. We deal with it as humans every single minute of every day. Every minute, hour, day, week, it is choice, choice, choice. Okay, Geminis. Let's see. All right, well, I guess I'm asking for a little more information on this message. And what they gave you was Another ace, the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. Be truthful with yourself. Be truthful with others. Aces are new opportunities. So you have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Action, passion, and truth. So definitely some new opportunity is going to come in for you, my beautiful Geminis. And it could be creating and collaborating with another. But this Three of Cups is celebration. So think about what they were saying, what Spirit was saying through me about maybe it's just an invitation to go to a movie with a friend or go for a walk or go to the park or do something else. And then something comes from that getting together. I feel that message very strongly, Geminis, that somebody may invite you to do something, and from there, it just blossoms and blooms into choices and opportunities that you didn't think you had. It could be love, romance, job, project, trip, vacation. But Gems, I feel like that is going to happen. So remember love. Love is the key. Peace and kindness every single day. I do love you all.